Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Forage Wizard. I've done a little bit of management, not too much. I built some of these basket pylons, which make it so I no longer have to worry about these things outputting just stuff onto the ground. It'll shunt it over into this location, and then shunt it to wherever I want to send it, which is extremely nice, and makes it a lot easier for me to manage where some of my resources are going. Might be a little bit let's see, empty-headed. I don't know. I've got a really gnarly headache, and it is not playing nice with me right now, so I'm going to be a little off. But on the flip side, I don't know, I kind of feel like when I've got a bad headache, it's kind of a good day for me to record stuff for this channel. Anyway, we're going to want to make a bunch of basket pylons. That's gonna... Well, actually, no, the basket pylons are cheap. So I'm gonna need a bunch of lumber, cut wood. Yeah. I think this is actually... We only needed like 6 of these. Oop, grab one of those. Because, yeah, otherwise we're gonna have issues with things spilling out onto the ground. We don't want that. Let's see. So that basket pylon's done. So we just need one more metal plate. And I can go clean some things up. Yeah, I wanted to get these built between episodes so I could specifically just have a decent amount of these resources hoovered. Okay. So I am going to want to destroy that. We're going to move this right here. T. Have this one go here. Into this. Or might move that there. I was really hoping I could, like, cancel some of these. Okay, so I'm going to have this go into there, which is going to go into here. I think these can get destroyed, too. Okay, I'm just going to hoover this stuff up and move it out of the way. Because right now it's just going to be annoying. And kind of just not blocking me, because it can't. Let's set that there. Okay, then we want to move this here into that. Okay, so now it's next order of business. So I should clean this up a little bit. So now when this outputs, it's not going to dump it on the ground. It's going to send it into this, which is going to send it to a splitter, which is going to send it to here or to a chest. This one. I apparently just have a chest sitting around for just this purpose. Perfect. So now I can take all of this stuff that I can't otherwise use and start storing some of these things. Okay. Because, yeah, I'd like to have a reasonable supply of these materials. We effectively want to just make a bunch of these baskets. One for each of these crafting stations. Okay, then we want to do the same thing over here. Another fork pylon. There we go. This into the fork pylon. Move this here-ish. There we go. Okay. Then I can... Might as well put in the remaining wind. Okay, grab that. That's cleaner. This I'm going to have to figure out. Because we're going to have water issues. Yeah, I can probably make it work. Okay, I was going to do... What was I going to do? Oh, right. I was going to grab just a... Nope. Some wood. Because I might as well have another chest right here, next to this one. There. So now when that gets completed, it'll offload into this. Okay, so this is obviously kind of a mess. Let's see. Put this into the chest. There we go. Put that into the chest. There we go. Alright, that's a lot cleaner. So, now what? Guess I can just put the regular stone away. Put that away. Let's see. I just need 2 more earth essence to complete that setup. So this over here is an extractor pylon, so we can just have this slowly feed stone into this, so I don't have to come back to the mining stone every time I want to build anything. Let's see. We'll want to make... Oh gosh, we need to do a bunch of things. But I think I'm going to leave it. Let's take a look at this. Oh, we need to figure out some of these. I guess let's work on that one. Because I've got some research I probably can afford to invest into. There's the coal. Let's see. I guess I'm going to need a fork pylon. Because all of my iron has been going into the metal plates at the moment. Which means we actually don't have any iron on hand. Which is kind of an issue. Because I'm going to need some iron bars. Eventually I can potentially scale some of these things up, but it might just be one of those where if I'm hitting resource bottlenecks, I just go AFK for a while. Okay, speaking of resource bottlenecks, yeah, we don't have enough iron. I put 3 collectors down, so hopefully they can hoover up most of the iron that comes out of this rock. Looks like there's a little bit of a lack of coverage on the top. But it's easy enough for me to just let that go. Okay. So this is going. Eventually this will cap out, so we don't need to worry about it too hard. Okay, grab these. So I think... Let's go back up here, talk to this guy. Iron quarry, but I need gold. Spinning wheel. But I'm going to need cotton. Chest pylon. Transfers items to a chest or pylon. Interesting. I mean, that one's easy to research. Okay, fueler pylon, but that needs eternal coal. So I don't think any of those are going to work. Look at the spinning wheel, but we can't do anything with that. Wheat patch. Living cauldron or an enchanter. Well, yeah, still can't harvest any wheat. So that's got to be something I can unlock. Well, in the meantime, let's move some of this. Where? Okay, let's do a fork pylon. Luckily, they're extremely cheap to make. Beautiful automation. Solves a lot of my problems. Okay, so now we can have this. We can have this collect most of this. Yeah, start dumping off the sand, which we need. Let's see. I guess I should actually make another fork pylon. Do we just move these? I suppose so. Oh, is this bush in the way? Might be. Okay, and then I'm going to move that there. Reconnect these. I'll have to figure out something to do with those, but later. Because, yeah, I have too many leaves. And that is an annoyance. But only a mild one. Okay, cool. So now we have I guess let's build a chest. Because I might as well actually start hoovering up some of that Ignis essence. Or whatever this is called. Oh yeah, it is just Ignis essence. Okay, so other thing I'm going to have to deal with is lack of water. Maybe there's a tech for this that automatically generates it, because the well is not the most convenient. I need a pump. Because that's going to be the big bottleneck on many of these resource chains at the moment. Well, might as well go back to working on this. Do I want to actually make another basket pylon? Sure. Let's see. And yep, starting to get plenty of this. Let's grab 10. There we go. So now transfer has better storage. I can put this here, so we won't have to worry about it just dumping. I'll do a chest. I could potentially have it loop into the Forbidden Flame, but I don't actually know how much Forbidden Flame I need. Okay, so let's go for the cutter's work faster. That's an easy one. We have the resources for it. Air distillers distill faster. Sure. Because yeah, I've been ignoring quite a lot of these like minor upgrades. Okay, so air distillers have 5 more maximum storage. Sure. And when life gives you a bunch of really low-hanging upgrades that you can just get, I might as well. Some of these look like they're going to be more effort, though. Okay. Auto-clicking the well is faster. I had somebody asking me why I was using an auto-clicker as opposed to just the click and hold that's built into the game. The answer is the auto-clicker is faster, and I have RSI issues, so I tried to avoid clicking and holding or clicking tons. I know it's like super mild and like really not that bad, but I'm always slightly borderline hurting myself. Maybe not borderline hurting myself. I feel like that's maybe a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's one of those where it's like, if you've never had a RSI before, one, you will probably. And I guess it depends on what you're doing. Okay, let's go for the coal upgrade as well. Where's my coal chest? There it is. That kind of no matter what. Okay, right. I need 10 of these. Kind of no matter what, like, unless you're really taking it, you have, like, a really easy life. Chances are clicking, gaming, working, you know, all of those things will potentially result in you developing some level of an RSI at some point. And once you do, it's really hard to avoid exacerbating it. Let's see, chance of mining anything produces anything extra. Sand fields. Where the heck is the wheat? Because it's locked. Yeah, attacks are stronger, but that I don't care about that. Looks like these have maybe run out again. I'll just have to keep that going. We may also want to fuel up the cog crafter because we currently have no cogs sitting around. Okay. Other thing I should probably do is actually look into this. Because I've been putting it off because I haven't needed to. But maybe it's something I need to unlock. Nope. Yeah, because the wheat patch requires wheat, which I can't harvest. Requires cotton. Oh, we never did actually finish making the forbidden forge. Oh, but I need more iron for that. Ugh. Okay. Get some other things going for a moment. Drop those off. Yeah. So how do I get the wheat? Because it's right there. And so, like, kind of easiest thing for me to do is just get every single low-hanging upgrade. And hope it's one of these. And I'm just going to keep that going. Now, has this been... Yeah, so this should be going. I guess we just need more. Okay. That ain't the wheat, though. Auto-clicking is faster. Auto-clicking bushes is faster. Thread and blank. Yeah, snippers. Clip pesky bushes in the meadow. Bushes drop more leaves. Click actions are stronger. Yeah, I'll just keep looking for every single upgrade that I can buy, because it might be stuck underneath one of these. I don't know. Or I'm just, like, going past it, like the civil engineer situation. Oh. Putting on bricks. I'll need to make a bunch of transfer pylons to actually send clay up here. I was just kind of hoping to put that off. Okay, good. Basket pylon. Okay, deepen reserves. Oh, god damn it, it's right there. It's the planks. In my defense, it was not looking that hard. I was mostly just like, well, I haven't gotten this upgrade yet. I haven't gotten this upgrade yet. And now we got this ice, so now we can make wheat. Somebody's going to be mad at me about that. I've kind of just accepted it that people are just randomly going to be furious because I'm not, like, trying hard enough or am perfect right from the jump. It's okay. I have 2 iron plates. That's a third. We need 1. Nope, not that. There we go. Because, yeah, if I can have bricks and glass shunted into these. Make my life easier. I will do that with some other resources too. My one fear is we're starting somewhat run into supply issues. Oh well. Build a self-chopper. We're just going to do an extractor. Not the cheapest. But I should have plenty of resources. Oh, we're having a bottleneck on clay. Okay, 5 living logs and 5 earth. There we go. Oh. Okay, so that should be putting clay in there. Now all I have to do is just get a consistent supply of water, which is a pain. And yeah, use the coal. I might as well use the coal as like an actual fuel source. Okay, 4 more. There we go. Okay, shroomling patch. So what else do we have? Weak clicks are stronger, sand generation speed. I'm gonna leave that for a second. We're having some issues with our clay. And so I might as well load some of this stuff up. Okay. Max this out. Because I'm going to need a whole mess of stone. Because I kind of want to have this whole area covered. Now, there is an argument to be made here. There's an argument to be made here that eventually I'm going to be able to extend the range of these collector pylons, and this is kind of silly. This is a valid point to be made. But, like, oh well. I can't always just deconstruct them. I need 5 more. That's okay. Get most of them done. Go here, go here. Yeah, because this way we won't have to worry about this clay problem. Because, yeah, what was happening is that the clay can only generate, say, 15 clay. And the collector can only collect in, you know, so far. And so what was happening is a lot of clay was collecting outside of the collector's range. And then it would hit its cap, even though technically, you know, there's this giant empty zone in it. That was making my life harder. I've also done the same thing over here with the sand, but we're capped out on sand completely. I want to just give this thing another, well, yeah. Just build a second one of these things. I might actually want to go back to automating making those. And I'll need water for that. There we go. Because one of these extractors should be able to fuel this thing. Because, yeah, we're having some issues with our coal, just not generating quite enough. Okay. Then I'll have to look into getting the actual iron mine down. There we go. Did not mean to build a self-chopper. Okay. Well, that'll get us at least something. Speaking of something, should we make a wheat patch? Oh. They're not cheap. There we go. Bring it back. They do grow quick. So that's a plus. And this one I should be able to move? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, hopefully there's an automated well that I can mess around with. But I guess what I can do... There's a good spot for it. Oh, I never actually did finish the Forbidden Forge. Let's go look into that. Now that might just be a higher tier forge. Or it might be do something interesting. Oh. So this is where I make obsidian, magic steel, and eternal coal. But we don't know how to make prima materia. So a lot of this is kind of out. I can make obsidian. Okay, let's just restock that on fire. Stock that on that. Okay, how's this looking? Yeah, once again, issue is water. Well, we have an option here. Kind of a ridiculous one. Grab coal. There we go. Yeah, at least until we get some kind of pump. I think I'm going to have to go with this kind of goofy setup. Oh, full up. From over here, so I'm going to need a glass and one of these. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to just bully slimes for a while. Might be worth putting a bunch of collectors out here. The main thing is what I need is just like an automated adventure that just goes off to fight slimes for me. On the flip side, as far as resources go, really easy to farm slime. Okay. Dump all that stuff off. Now, I thought I had a whole bunch of wind essence. Did I just immediately use it all? I never did actually finish that collector pylon. Oops. Well, maybe not oops. Yeah, that runs out so quickly. Okay. So I need one more of these. And then more stone. Okay. So all I need is one of these essence. Oh, perfect. We got plenty. Now this means I'm going to need another couple of transfer pylons. Well, I mean, they're cheap enough, especially now that I have a handful of this stuff. Okay, just grab a full stack. Build another one. Grab it all. Okay, so this is messy. But at least now I have an automated way of putting things in. So, chest pylon. Transfers items to a chest or pylon. I guess I can... Oh. Wait, isn't it a chest? We'll build one of these. Okay, so I need 2 more of these. And 3 cut blocks. Okay, so how does this thing work? Huh. The heck is the point of a chest pylon? Oh, don't do that. That breaks things. Yeah, transfers items to a chest or a pylon. Why would I build that? I don't know. Actually. Okay. Well, luckily enough, I can just put the resources back. I'll have to see if there's anything that can scale up the amount of wheat I'm able to output. Even if it's just like doubling it, would go kind of hard. Okay, snag all this. Let's see if I can also complete that ritual. Because I'm going to need gold to make some serious... Oh. I'm going to need gold to make it to the next section. Or not next section, just to access some more technologies. Okay, needs 3 of those. Well, fine. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea for me to scale up that. Oh, there's 2 of them. Guess I can keep that going. About fuel, don't want to do that yet. This will be done shortly. Let's see. Whole wood situation is doing fine. Guess I could do a restock on coal. I think we have... Oh, no. We don't have the ability to auto-fuel things yet. Let's see. Back to this for a little while. Yeah, it still seems like this is having some priority issues. Well, I just don't know if it's automatically going to the chest first. But I've got plenty of coal. Oi. I got plenty of coal, but I'm burning through it. Okay, got seeds. Let's try the automated well situation. Let's see if these are good. Here's the last one. Alright. So that's going to get us access to, oh, the southern section. What's all of this noise? You wanderer, why do you tumble in here so loudly? Ah, I see. You must have traveled far to bask in my glory. Well, so be it. I will endow you with my strength, tiny one. Only if you can impress me with a grand offering. I usually task my followers for gold and diamonds, but you are poor, therefore I only ask you to prepare me a meal. Well, we have cotton. So that's locked off. Can't do anything with that. So we've got graves, we've got weird beetroots. And I've got cotton. Okay. So we just want to go to Pont. And then 2 gears. I have 1. Oof. That's good enough. Oh, and I got plenty of iron now. I just have to wait for the next gear or 3. Okay, put those there. Be stuck on that. Might as well put those away. Yeah, I might want to scale up my coal situation at some point. But once again, I think we need to be able to extend my... Oh, some of my other setups. Iron Quarry. Do we ever figure out where gold is? Oh, gold's to the east. So I don't think we're doing anything with that. Okay, spinning wheel. Okay, 10 plank, 10 brick. Oh, I did have more. Yeah, is there any way I can extract from a chest? Yeah, to a chest or a pylon. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. What I was hoping to do is have a chest full of clay next to these things. But alas. I'll have to just keep fueling that. Or we daisy chain another set of transfer pylons up and over. Which sounds unpleasant. Let's see, do we do anything else? Wizard shop? Oh right, he wants mushrooms. What's the next one? Requires 3 obsidian. Can do that. I'll just take what I can get. Okay, so I need 2 gears, 10 plank, and then I think we just need to wait for the bricks. Let's grab the last of the air essence and bring it down so we can finally max that one out. Okay, so that's all hooked up. Now we've got plenty of clay. Okay, so that requires... Oh. It requires wheat to make rope. That ain't how that works. But I guess it's fine. Let's see. Can I make another collector basket or basket pylon? Five. And 3. There we go. Because I'd much rather these output into a basket pylon. Even if I really don't have enough space for any of this. Oh my god. It looks so bad. But unlike, say, like, Satisfactory or anything like that, there's really no reason I need to care too much about density. It's not like we're dropping off tons and tons of resources here. Oh, this also means I can extend my machine's reach by, like, a fair bit. Which is going to be handy. Yeah, let's just get these sorted. Hopefully eventually we get an auto wheat machine, but barring that, I can do it manually. Also, the question is, like, how much rope am I ever even going to need to use anyway? Okay, there we go. Leave it like that. So now I've got rope. What was I going to use the rope for? I guess a number of things. Transfer pylon range. Let's just go with that one. So we need 10 more planks. And 2 more rope. Oh, we can also make thread. So I'll have to make another one of these. All the way down here again. Okay. Three of those. 10 brick. Of course, I'm completely out of clay. Get everything else. All right. It's at least something. Uh-oh. Well, we are now going to have a clay bottlenecked somewhere. That's going to be an issue. 'Cause I don't think there's any way for me to find it. Unless we got lucky and pulled it out before it actually got sent on. If that's the case, good. Ooh, because yeah, that was going to be real sucky. Okay, drop this off. Rest of the clay. We should go check my rope in a hot second. That's going to be something I'm going to need a fair bit of. Keep dropping that off. Right, 10 plank. Oh, I've already done that. Okay, and then I just need 1 more cotton. Two rope. Get the wheat back into this. There we go. Okay, so now that makes it so I think these things... Yeah, the collectors have way more range than they did, which is very nice. Let's start working on this one. Fortunately, that's going to require a lot of rope. Well, do I just make a collector up here? I mean, I honestly can. There we go. And do the same thing with the rocks. There we go. There we go. Thoughts behind this is mostly just I don't have to manage that one, and I can dump extra in this. Because the spinning wheel takes a long time to make anything. Okay, switch this so it's doing thread. Perfect. So I'm going to need mandrakes. Oh, that's definitely an upgrade. I think I'll do the long-term transit first. Let's see, which is going to take a little bit. I guess while we wait. Yeah, it actually looks like this is just slow walking. Due to the sheer amount of stone, which is okay. Yeah, do I put a collector pylon here? I think so. Because, yeah, if I can have that hoover up. Let's see, if I can just have that hoover up all the water. There we go. And then potentially drop it off. Grab those, move this. Because we might as well have the well be close. There we go. Because that way we'll have... The dangers of having your auto clicker on. There we go. Yeah, so this will hoover up water that I've left behind and send it down. Kind of same prospect up here. Because, yeah, this is much easier than having to manually refuel this thing. This has got plenty of wood. That'll have more. Sap is kind of the bottleneck, but we also have so much. Okay, so next order of business is, frankly, this. I'm gonna just move one of these transfer pylons. This is gonna break my sand chain. But... oh. It's going to give us that much more space in here. Okay, that one I can't do much about. Okay, a little hard to daisy chain some of this stuff. There we go. Well, here's the question. I can move this out. Yeah, because I don't want to actually break any of these. Let's see. Yeah, so this has some reach issues. Okay. Let's leave that there. So this is a little silly. But it's still cleaner than what we had. Sand is still transferring. Everything is kind of okay. So in that case, I'm going to take this sucker. Put it there. Put this here. Because I think I'm going to route... oh, this is going to be a pain. Let's see. I think I'm going to want to daisy chain a bunch of transfer pylons to get that clay over. Let's see. Because, yeah, I'm not using this area. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to need... let's grab all of it. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7. Does mean going to take multiple trips with a stone, but that's okay. Let's just restock on stone. Perfect. Oh, nope. We need this to go up here. There we go. So now, hopefully, that is going to be transferring clay down this system. I'll just put it there, clean up. Oh. That still had clay in it. I guess I can actually just go over here. Alright, now that I've gone off and picked up some Indian food and Nepalese food. But, let's see, my headache's also gone, so I actually feel great now. Sometimes you just need fresh air. Sometimes you need more fresh air. We went on a walk earlier today, and I was, having a little bit of a hard time. I guess I should be putting coal in these. But yeah, my head was just killing me, and then we came back from that walk, and my head was killing me more. And then we went on a second walk, and now my head feels great. And I got hiccups. That's fun. Okay. Let's make some more gears. We're generating gears. We've actually automated a lot of things. Let's see. Do I have this going? I don't know what I need string for. But I might as well... Let's see. Yeah, I might as well have one. Okay, so I'm gonna need 8 wood, 5 of these, 1 of these. Let's see. Put that in. Okay, long range transit. Oh, we didn't have long range transit. Oh. Oops. Okay, that's weird. Am I right clicked? Oh, because it's full. That's easy enough. There we go. And we need 3 of these. That should be good enough. Wait, so does that mean that I redid my entire pylon network? Let's see. I might have redid my entire pylon network too early. Oh. You know, here's the other issue. Let's move everything down. Because I should build a collector. Right here. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We're collecting rope up here. I don't need more. There we go. I'm gonna need a lot of things. Let's get the 15 air essence. And then the 15 stone. Oh, never mind. My inventory, or my hand, it ain't big enough for all of these rocks. There we go. Okay, and then hook this up. Hook that up there. Perfect. So now I don't even have to manage the cotton. So I'll just have to come by periodically to trigger both of those. I've yet to find a tool that will do it for me, but luckily I also don't think I need much of either. Okay, so wizard shop needs things. Spook shop needs... We still haven't figured out how to harvest the mandrakes. See if there's anything else. So that's maxed out. Air distillers go faster. Crafting storage. Some of those are nice. Spinning wheels work faster. I mean, it's okay. Auto-clicking the iron node. Mining anything produces an extra Terra. Okay, wheat patches grow faster. Here we go, cotton. Let's work on that one. So that's going to be a little tricky. I could untether my setup. Yeah, I think I will, just make my life easier. Just for the moment. Because I need exactly one more. And after that, I'm good. Oh, still have... There we go. If you're in wiring mode, it gets kind of wiggly. There we go. Now we can rehook this back up. Drop this off. Okay, so that's fast budding. Wait, mandrakes were... Oh, this is mandrakes. We need 3 thread. Okay. 5. I got the earmuffs. So what else do we have? Mandrakes grow faster. Magic mulch. Yeah. The one problem, I suppose, with me using the auto clicker is I really do get to disregard a whole lot of the... I get to disregard a whole mess of the, like, talent tree, because almost all of them just make my clicks better. I'm fine with it. I don't know, I don't find that to be the most compelling. Okay. Oh, mandrakes. Is it this guy? This guy needs the mandrakes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it should be good enough. Oops. Right. And then I'm also going to need wheat. Which actually is fine. I guess I'm going to untether this for a bit. Because, yeah, no matter what... There we go. I need more rope. But I don't need it immediately. There we go. Now we can hook this back up. Yeah, hopefully we get an auto farmer at some point. But I don't know. Okay. Mandrakes, sand, and wheat. What sort of meal is that? Well, you tried your best, little one, and that is valiant enough. For your good intentions, I grant you the knowledge of trade. Build a magic market to get gold and escape your destitute poverty, little one. Return to me with gold. Okay. So, magic market. Trade goods for currency. You know, I'm going to put one here. Oop. So, oh god, yeah, these have way more range now. Yeah, so I really did not need... Well... Really didn't need to build as many of these as I thought. That's okay. Only just broke my whole clay lineup. That's fine. I think we got plenty of these. There we go. So, that saves me one whole transport tower. Oop. Right. directionality matters. Okay, there we go. So that's set up. This is still a mess, but what am I going to do about it? Let's see. It's got plenty, we just need more fuel. Which means I should probably look into getting the fuel setup going. Well, at least I have plenty of resources. Yeah, let's just stock up on water. So that also means that I can potentially move these. Okay, not that one. No? Maybe it's these? Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so what are we doing now? Iron quarry requires gold bars. We don't know how to do that. I guess I gotta make obsidian. Okay. So cotton patch. Oh yeah, we should probably do the cotton patch. Let's see. Next door to bit. Well, I mean, here's an option. Move that there. Let's do a fork pylon. Move this here. Grab one. Drop it off there. Fork pylon, so cheap to make. Okay. And then I can make a transfer pylon. Put it off. Oops. Move this up. There we go. So now we've got the fork. So some of these essences are now going to be going down here. I should probably do the same thing for the Ignis. Okay. What do I do with the clay? Well, I mean, I guess the easiest answer is actually just dump it on the ground. As silly as that sounds. Yeah, I might want to see if I can scale up how much slime I get from the slimes. I don't think it's like a huge priority. But I might as well. Grab those. Okay, one more? One more. Because I might be able to get it so that the slimes give me that much more. I could also potentially get like a collector down, which might also save me a fair bit of effort. There we go. Okay, so fork pylon's going to require 2 of those, 5 of these. Okay, back to that. And then will we just transfer pylons? My whole base is conveyor spaghetti. I don't know. Okay. Do like 10? And then 2 glass. I almost kind of wish I had minions that would come deliver things for me. I see. That's where it went. Needs to go back. Needs to be within range. This one? It is. And then here. Okay, so now... Well, I'm going to need a stack of coal. Let's grab a whole lineup. Let's make sure every single one of these is fueled. Let's see, that doesn't need any. This does. Okay, then I'm going to do 2 basket pylons. And then a chest. Okay, so I'm going to need... Right, we also have that. Need 10 of these. 2 of those. It's so easy to grab more than 2. And then 6. Perfect. And then all I need is the... Oop, nope. That's fine. I just need regular wood. There we go. So this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Perfect. And then I just need glass, which I think I'm just going to manually carry down. And yeah, I could do a splitter. I don't know how much we need. You know what? Maybe I do just do a fork pylon. They're cheap enough. Because I think I'd rather have a fork pylon. Because every single resource, we want to have a chest for it. Even if we're not, like, making too much of it or using too much of it, having a supply of it around is going to make my life much easier. Okay, so what are we waiting on? Ignis essence. Well, I'm actually going to need another fork pylon here. Can't imagine it's going to have the reach, though. It did. Oh, but not quite. Unless... No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get rid of this one. I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, the problem is fork pylons have a shorter range than a transfer pylon. But, like, just a smidge. But that smidge is annoying. Grab it. Go here, go here. Yeah, I guess I'm going to need another transfer pylon anyway for this. So I need 5 stone and a glass. Should also just drop that leaf on the ground. Okay, so the reason why we want to do this is I'm slowly trying to make it so that each of these is able to do a little bit. Chest pylon. We have just a crate pylon. I think it has to be a, or not a crate, a basket pylon. Let's see, one more metal. Because yeah, I wanna have as many things automated as I can get. Because then I can just let the game run and stack up a bunch of resources, and then I don't have to think about it. Oh. It's probably an extractor. Yeah, it's an extractor pylon. Okay, and then I just need a gear, which I have been producing. Not in huge quantities, but I have one. Perfect. Okay, so now we don't need to worry about that anymore. So now I just need to figure out what's the bottleneck. Oh, that's the clay. So that one has sand. Don't know how it ended up with sand in it, but that's okay. This is sand down. That's an issue. Yeah, some of these are... Oh, wait. I guess this is why we want to build the market. Let's see. 10 bricks? That's easy. Magic thread, then 3 obsidian. But that happened. But that's okay. Alright, so Ignis should be generating now. Water should be going. Okay. Yeah, I think just anything we have spares of, I'm just going to bring down here. Okay, there's the obsidian. So I need 2 more plank, and I'm going to need a lot of string. Well, do we want to... Oh, I see. Cotton patch requires... Got it. I have to actually research the thing. I mean, easy enough for me to come here and manage for a moment. Okay, just one more. And then I still probably... Well, I don't know. Do we want to make another cotton patch? The problem is the cotton patches are expensive. And I, like, don't know how much I need. But let's at least go to the wizard shop and unlock the tech. There we go. Oh, this video has been going on maybe a little too long. So, I think we're at a pretty good spot. Do I want to finish the magic market at the very least? The main question is, what am I even using gold for? I don't know. Okay. Then we're going to need the fuel. Because some of this is going to be a long-lasting issue. Definitely going to need a lot more than that. Get these going. Because those are going to run out. Everything else is looking kind of good. Kind of good. Yeah, it seems like Ignis is our main bottleneck. And it's not even Ignis, it's very much this bonfire. I could potentially build more. I think it's one of those where I just need to manage it periodically. Grab 6 more. There we go. I was kind of hoping we get more tech that would allow me to have, like, unified inventory systems and, like, send things long distances, but alas. Okay, what do we need? 3 more? Yeah, the problem is I don't actually know what to spend gold on. We may also want to just scale up my spinning wheel speed, because it is kind of slow. Well, let's see. Yeah, 2 more, 2 more. That won't be too long. Anything else? No. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the wheel, because I want to see what the market does. I'm assuming it just gets me another resource. I'm can't imagine that I can buy... Oop, no, that's fine. I can't imagine I can buy much. Yeah, what else do I possibly need here? I think it's mostly letting the systems run. There are some major issues. Okay, here we go. 4 bricks. Oh, I got gold. Oh. And then I'm just gonna have to wait. Okay, so... Oh! Oh! Okay. Nearby fuel lasts twice as long, does not stack. Okay. There are reasons why you want one of these. I was assuming it was just going to be another resource that I'd have to use in as part of a chain, but no, that's actually like a good upgrade system. Props. Still kind of hoping we get something that makes it so I can auto-gather. But alas. Anywho. Some of the trades are definitely worse than others. Okay, so really at this point the only thing I need to do is... the only thing I really need to do is figure out auto-fueling, because I think that's going to be one of my bigger limitations. Let's see. Now I should be able to make... Yeah, I can make obsidian, we just have to wait. Just need lots of water. Yeah, auto-fueling with coal. And, like, the coal does last for a while. It's not that big of a deal. Getting gold so I can get the mine, but we don't get that until we get to the eastern region. And then... Let's see. I'm just going to fill this up so that they have a reasonable supply to pull from. Let's see. Getting gold so we can build the auto iron miners. Auto fueling systems. And then a pump? Something that specifically can pull water without me having to manage it would be huge. Speaking of, I've been completely forgetting to do so here. Oh, that should speed that along. Anyway, for now at least, I guess I will see you on the next episode of Forage Wizard. I can't imagine that this is going to take much more than like 2 episodes unless it gets really complex later. Because we've largely automated all the things we need to automate. Now it's just a matter of like putting it into practice and making the resources we need as opposed to just like endlessly generating more planks. So I guess with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.